This is a crazy bitch right here. Crazy, annoying parasite. She lies about me. She's negative about me. She's dishonest about me. She's jealous of me. And she's a liar, a thief, and a nutcase. She has a serious mental problem. She follows me, stalking me, bugging me, bullies me, pushing me around, assaulting me. She's committing a terrorist activity and a criminal activity. This crazy bitch right here, she's ugly. Look at her, she got her eyes done. She went to Vietnam and she got her eyes done. She cut her eyes, did surgery and cut her eyes. And she looked even worse than before. She looked like a scary zombie ghost or demon. She's a nutcase, a weirdo, and a psycho. This crazy bitch. I never look at her like a mom. She's not my mother. She kidnapped my daughter. And she brainwashed my daughter to turn my daughter against me. And him, he's nuts too. They both is Mr. Bean and Mrs. Bean. He needs to stop stalking me, stop bothering me, and stop bugging me. She needs to stop stalking me, bugging me, bothering me, and stealing from me my food for her son, the disabled one, which is him. He's the disabled and handicapped one. See, he's not, him and her got into an argument, and she ran up to me and said, "This guy's not your brother. He's not your brother at all. He's not your real brother. He's not your brother at all." So look at this. Nobody in the house look the same. These are not my siblings. Do not let this crazy man go telling you, "This my brother, this my brother, this my brother." These are not my brothers at all. None of them look like me. None of them are my sibling. So do not go around spreading rumors saying, "I'm your sister" or "You're my brothers." You're not my family. I have no family. Y'all are not my niece or nephew. I'm sorry, you're not my niece either. Sorry, you're not my nephew either. That's their youngest daughter. She looks like her. Look like the crazy nut right here. See? Crazy nut has no fashion, no style. And then the whole family is crazy together. That's why I don't mess around with these crazy people. And then where is the other one? That one back there, not my sister, not my blood. Now everybody know the truth, what's going on. I'm putting the puzzle together. So now I found out this is not my grandfather. And this is not my grandfather by birth, but he's the one that passed away. I don't know why I'm using all that tears, feeling sad for him, but it's sad. I know you this lifetime, but you're dead and you don't need to go through that pain, but now you're in a better place, so may you rest in peace. But he never abused me. He never put hands on me. But this is the man who abused me, assaulted me, tied me to the table, chained my leg up with a heavy, thick chain, and this crazy woman, let's show you, this crazy nutcase right here, she goes telling, where is he? Let me show you a good picture. She goes telling him to beat me down, beat me up, and he goes saying, "Do you want me to throw this porcelain bowl in your face? Do you want me to punch you in your face? You want me to beat you up? And this goes for him too. He's like, do you want me to hit you? That's the exact word coming out of his mouth. This is Damien Hip Tran. This is Tu Van Tran. Well, I haven't. And then he's like, this is Hua Tran. And he said, do you want me to beat you? Do you want me to beat you? This is Lum Tran. He never abused me. He never hurt me. But these three is the one. And then this is what happened. They're both Mr. Bean and Mrs. Bean, but they're both nuts. Motor mouth and motor mouth. Stupid and stupid. And then here comes his youngest sister. She lied about me, she's dishonest about me, and she's negative about me. I don't have a mental illness. She's jealous of me. She's jealous of me. And let's see who else. He forcing me against my will, and he's forcing me against my will to give my daughter up for adoption. And no, I don't consent it. I was peer pressure and forced against my will by him and him. He's not a good father. He's not a good uncle or great uncle. Why don't you give your grandchildren up for adoption and you give your grandchildren up for adoption? They both is not my blood, not my family, not my father. Because if he's a good man, he don't go telling me to give up my daughter for adoption. And so is him. If he's a good great uncle, he wouldn't tell me to give my daughter up for adoption. They're both nuts and crazy. This whole entire Tran family is crazy. They're ignorant and stupid. And then here go his sister right here. And this is his brother. And his sister wants to brag in my face. Oh, my twin daughter. They wear expensive clothes, and every week they get $500 of their clothes. They buy their clothes expensive. It's only $500. To me, that's pocket change. No big deal. I got more money than that. So you're bragging, complaining, bragging about it. You think, oh, my daughter wear Guess or whatever brand they wear. Like, it's very expensive. That's cheap. That's not expensive to me. My Versace purse is $1,500. My Gucci purse is about $1,300. My Versace and BB clothes is a couple, adds up. So, like, I can't afford to wear expensive clothes. My car is $20,000. My rent in an upscale high-rise apartment in Honolulu was like $3,000. No big deal. I can pay for that. Now they're like, oh, I'm homeless, I'm poor, I'm broke, I'm homeless. Damn beggars. Peasants. Parasites. Nuisance. Burden. Don't follow me around asking me for money or for food. And this goes for Dolty, Queen Yun, and 30 Jang, y'all homeless bitches. I don't want y'all for a god sister. I'm not taking you underneath my wings anymore. I disown you. Go fuck off and leave me the fuck alone. Stop calling my phone, bullying me, making harassment threats to me. That's a terrorist threat you're doing. And stop bugging me, stop bothering me. I'm not calling your phone, bugging you, or bothering you. Stop stalking me. I don't like you stupid, crazy females, ignorant females stalking me. And I don't like, where's his photo? Lottie Louis Genie, aka Peter Jean Lee. Stop sexually harassing me and stop stalking me. Stop barging into my home, invading my privacy, freedom, privilege, and rights, and space. You're not the homeowner of the house. I am. I have paperwork for the house in my name. You need to stop burglarizing my house, you and your nephew Lei Gun Quang and Yung Wang and Gung Quang. Y'all get the fuck out of my house. And Kathy Tone and Miss Warren Adams and Robert Wilson, y'all cannot use my home address as your personal or residential. That's my house, paid off, not your house. At 7659 Crispwood Lane, Houston, Texas, 77086. And Lottie Luz Genie, I'm the master of the house, the head of the household. I won the casino to pay off my house all one time. And you pocketed my money and stole my money and burglarized my house and told a lie on me. And I have proof of winning casino. And get off my queen size bed. I bought and paid for that in cash. And get off my bed. Don't touch my blanket. Once you get off the bed, crawl down, bow down, and beg, and roll over, and bark like a dog, and meow like a cat, and croak like a rooster, and cluck like a chicken, and clap like a seal, and maybe I'll feed you a Klondike bar. No, I'm not going to feed you a Klondike bar. I'm going to fetch you a Klondike bar. And every step you take, you walk, clap your hands, and roll over, beg, and heel, and fetch like a dog, and roll the fuck out of my house. Get off my private property. Let's go for your nephew, Mario Tobias. You need to stop cornering me against my will to sign a paper to give up my home, and my home is already paid off. My property tax is already paid off, and y'all trespassing, barging, burglarizing my house, home invasion in my house, and no, I don't consent to it. Stop forcing me against my will to sign a paper to give up my home, and stop home invasion, and stop trespassing on my private property. Get all your shit out of my house, or else I'd call the police on you. Get the fuck out of my house and stop forcing me against my will to give up my home. I don't owe nothing on the house or the property. And none of you in-laws related to Tu Van Tran is my family. In-laws, great aunt or great uncle, and relatives are family. I don't need y'all. I can live without y'all. All of these years, I can live without y'all, and I have God family and adopted family that takes care of me financially, and I don't need y'all. So stop going around spreading rumors saying that you're invited to my wedding or you're invited to come and eat with me. And I don't like to eat with bullies, liars, dishonest, peasants, homeless bums, crooks, moochers, mentally ill, crazy, nasty cooks. Y'all nasty cooks, and your food is garbage food every day from 1977 to 2020. And Cheyenne Tran. This one's Cheyenne Tran. Where's Brittany Tran? There she is, right up there. Brittany Tran. And all of you Tran, do not follow me around asking me for food or begging me for food. I don't want to treat y'all. I don't have to spoil y'all. Y'all nothing to me. And do not moocher off of me. Especially this crazy one. This is a crazy nut right here. And that one is a crazy weirdo, crazy nut. That's like mental illness, being around these two. This is a hillbilly right here. I want nothing to have to do with you hillbillies. You're not my blood. I'm not a hillbilly like you. My daughter is not a hillbilly either. So do not bother me or asking me or begging me for food, Cheyenne Tran and Brittany Tran. I want nothing to have to do with y'all. Y'all rude, disrespectful, mean, disorderly conduct, and ugly, nasty children. Y'all have no respect, no manners. And I hope your parents do see what's going on and everything I'm saying. Y'all need to discipline your children. Your children is brainwashed by this crazy bitch right here. Crazy nut. That crazy bitch is a bully and has a serious mental problem and issues.